und herzlich willkommen zurück, meine lieben Zuschauerinnen und Zuschauer. Hier sind Sie dran und sind mit der nächsten und sehr wahrscheinlich, in Anführungsstrichen, finalen Ausgabe von Purgatory 2, Purgatory 2. Wir sind nämlich jetzt am Ende angekommen, wir haben Oliver besiegt, wir sind auf dem Weg nach draußen, aber natürlich, D33 ist uns wieder hier hinten nachgegangen und nun heißt es, wir müssen genug Zeit schinden, damit 9 die Türen öffnen kann. Und ja, ich habe mir einen kleinen Tipp geholt, ja, von dem Walkthrough. Und da heißt es, bei der letzten Phase, wenn dann die D33 diesen Temposchub kriegt, rennt es einmal im Kreis herum. Dann soll man sich lieber in der Mitte aufhalten. Am Anfang ist es ganz einfach hier, zwischen den Abgründen hinstellen, dass man nicht hinkommt. Okay. Man muss halt wirklich alles an einem Stück machen. Moment, ich muss gerade mal mein Mikrofon zurechtstellen. Mann. Okay. Ganz ruhig. Halt du die Fresse, halt du die Backen. Das kann man ganz einfach rüberspringen. Ja, man muss einfach hier stehen und ihm eiskalt in die Augen starren und ihm denken, du musst sterben, du musst tot umfallen. Das gilt von der Zeit. Erste Runde. Okay. Deine Stimme mache ich nicht mehr. Die ist mir so anstrengend. Hold on. Hä? Wo ist er? Da ist er. Hä? Hi? Ha? Okay. Austricksen. Nix da. Hä? Hi? Ha? Hu? Ha? Hi? Bam. Hä? Okay, da wird er schon schneller. Da muss man in Bewegung bleiben. Ansonsten ist man hier aufgeschmissen. Bei der letzten Runde, da muss man wirklich einmal hin und her, einmal außen rumlaufen, damit er dann einen nicht erwischt. Wieso sage ich eigentlich er? Wieso sage ich nicht es? Weil ich keine Ahnung, wer der Typ ist. Hey, Freunde. Halte Abstand, halte ein. Sei doch mal vernünftig. Okay, könnte man die... So ein Timer wäre schön, um zu wissen, wie weit ich bin. Okay. Dritte Stufe. Ich hoffe, es war's dann gewesen. Okay, wenn der brüllt, dann... Okay, jetzt macht er einmal außen rum. Okay, da rennt er. Okay, ich glaube, ich habe den Trick gut eingesetzt. Was guckst du denn so blöd? Okay, ich hab's, meine Freunde. Kommt jetzt noch was? I'm getting pretty tired. Nein, how much longer does she need? Abel? Wow, it's coming from Neun's piece of... Neun's true body. Wait, why is it on me? We can talk about that later. Abel, listen carefully. Okay, es kommt noch was. I just finished unlocking all the doors. That's great news, Neun. There's still one last thing, but only you can do it. What is that? Abel, there are 9 switches by you that you have to manually Ah, super. Das sind die Knöpfe, die ich hier gesehen habe. Und einer ist genau in der Mitte. Super. Okay, jetzt rennt er einmal außen rum, oder? Einfach nur versuchen, auf Abstand zu bleiben. Rennt er gleich los? Er rennt los, okay. Ich glaube, ich hab's gleich. Und auch noch den... Okay. Natürlich genau der in der Mitte. Der fehlt noch. Ich hab's gleich. Und...
Yes! Yes! Es versuchen den Part. Wup, wup.
Abel, are you alright? I'm still alive. But I didn't know. I pressed all of the switches. Yes, I confirmed it. Now follow us, Abel. Abel, all of the doors to the exit are now open. Let us get out of here. Ich glaube, das heißt so viel wie von wegen. Ihr bleibt schön hier. I'm all for getting the hell out of this place. But what do we do about this monster? If it gets out, it'll pose a danger to the royal capital. There has to be something we can do, right? My apologies, but I do not think there is a way. So there's nothing we can do. But it is better to run away than to die in here. Now, what to do? If we escape without giving it any thought, we'll only be bringing this monster out with us. I've been asking myself how they managed to keep a monster like this contained inside the building up to this point. Is there some kind of trick to it that Oliver has been employing? Vielleicht hatten sie einen Flammenkäfig eingestellt, weil... Ich muss das rausnehmen. Die 9 hat ja gesagt, solche Dämonen können nur mit Feuer zerstört werden. Also was ist, wenn da eine Art Feuerkreis um ihn herum war und die 33 konnte nicht durch, weil sonst wäre er verbrannt. Regardless, as it stands now, 9 is currently overwhelmed and Henry has already proven to not be a match against it either. We could knock it down to the depths, but it would just climb back up again. Not to mention it'll be a lot of work and likely put us all at risk to merely knock it down below in the first place. Is there anything else we can do? Damn it! I guess we're screwed, huh? Abel, hurry! Yeah. Henry! 9! Emma! Run for the exit! Ich muss gerade nichts steuern. Henry, come on! What are you thinking of doing? I didn't realize there was a button there. Wirklich? Das hast du nicht gesehen und da sind die ganzen Gasbehälter. Man könnte die explodieren lassen, aber... Das heißt, einer müsste zurückbleiben, oder? Great. That'll buy us some time. Henry, let's get out of here while we still can. Hä? Do you want me to help you? Ugh, what am I saying? You've got an idea, so of course you need all the help you can get. But we're running out of time. Henry, what do you want me to do? Got it. These guys kind of sus over here in the corner. Oh, I get it now. You want us to put these in front of the shutters. Let's do this. Und sie kann sie dann ja im Grunde wieder wie beim ersten Mal mit ihrer Axt entzünden. Ach, it's heavy. Okay, heave ho! Zum Glück muss ich da nichts drücken. Right, on to the next set. Hip. Last ones. Hip. Hip. Finally, they're all in place. Und ich glaube, die 33 macht sich gerade bereit, hier wieder durchzubrechen. Der ist so leise. Now, what do we do, Henry? We get away from here? I don't get it, but okay. Let's get out of here. Da ist er. Und das Letzte, was du sehen wirst, ist ihr Grinsen. Nein, nicht ihr Grinsen, ihre blutunterlaufenden Augen. Bam! Und wir sind draußen. Wupp, wupp. Und die Nachbarn denken sich nur wieder, tut da einer grillen? X month, X day of XXX year at 7 a.m. On that day, a cloud of black smoke rose into the morning sky above the royal capital. Ach, das war jetzt alles wieder innerhalb einer Nacht gewesen. Es fühlt sich an wie eine Ewigkeit. A series of explosions destroyed the entrance where we escaped. Now no one could get in or come out. It was during this same time the Royal Capital Knights, who were tasked to subjugate the giant spiders, saw the black smoke and they decided to rush over. They surrounded the building once they got there. Apparently, it seems that no one was allowed to go inside due to pressure from the upper echelons of the city. Later, the giant spider infestation that occurred in the slum district became known to the public when several members of the upper class were implicated as potential suspects behind the attacks. Naturally, it's all a ploy by the upper echelons to convince the commoners that they weren't doing anything. Aha, also die Echelons, ich weiß jetzt nicht, was das genau bedeutet, das sind die Hochrangigen. Und die versuchen jetzt hier, it's all ploy by the upper echelons to convince the commoners that they weren't doing anything. Also es sieht so aus, als hätten die Hochrangigen etwas damit zu tun. Und die sollen die jetzt überzeugen. Nee, ist gar nicht so. Falsche Taste, Entschuldigung. Was mache ich? So. Because four of us know who is truly the mastermind behind it all. Oliver G. Lobelia. His name never once appeared to the public. Not even rumors of his existence were uttered. Several hours had passed since the black smoke started to rise. We managed to arrive at a shelter in a deserted downtown location without anyone seeing us. Of course, we had already procured some clothes for 9. The upper echelons will want to erase this truth from existence if anyone knew it. That is why we were convinced our lives would be in danger. Apparently, at the same time when 9 stopped T-44, she also deleted all of the footage and stopped the security cameras from operating. As a result, I could return to my everyday mundane life, just as soon as the turmoil of the incident subsided. The royal capital itself was unscathed thanks to the might of the knights, so its citizens were able to return to their normal lives without a second thought. However, I later found out that the slums had suffered a great deal of damage. That's sad. I think it's a miracle we survived from the deep malice of Purgatory and escaped. I do not know how the people behind Lobelia are faring through this all. It may appear to them as though they have lost one of their executives amidst the chaos. Especially when there are still many other executives within Lobelia that are of the same position as Oliver. Heißt das, es gibt ja noch weitere Cyborgs? Und wir wissen nicht, wer es ist? Oh. So the experiments behind making demons is likely far from over. Es gibt ja schon, ein dritter Teil ist ja schon in Planung. I know that somewhere out there in this world there are countless people who are becoming victims to their malice. And that is why I truly believe that they know nothing but endless malice. Was für ein Schlussdialog. Und habe ich jetzt alles richtig gemacht für das wahre Ende? Purgatory 2! Wupp, wupp. Gut, ich bin gespannt, welches Ende ich kriege, ja? Weil ich habe ja im Grunde geglaubt, ich denke, ich habe alles gemacht, um das wahre Ende zu bekommen, ja? Aber vielleicht gab es da auch nochmal Faktoren, die ich nicht beachtet habe. Gut, während jetzt das hier läuft, muss ich was drücken. Also ich kann das alles überspringen. Okay, dann mache ich das erstmal, bevor ich jetzt hier mein Fazit abgebe. Thank you for playing this game. Und was kommt jetzt? Okay. Ich darf speichern, was passiert. The next day, 11 a.m. After credits, ja. So, you guys called me out here. What kind of gathering is this? Wir sind in dieser Mensa oder in diesem Restaurant oder Wirtschaft, was auch immer. Und da haben wir 9, wir haben auch Envy da. Oh, das steht ja aber gut. Abel, you made it. Is this a meeting for demons only, or is this a girls outing? But wait, I'm here, so maybe a co-ed party? I've never been to a co-ed party before, so can I go home now? Was ist a co-ed party? Das kenne ich nicht mal. Absolutely not. School's cancelled today due to all of the chaos yesterday, so I need to go home and start. Absolutely not. But I'm tired from everything that happened yesterday, so absolutely not. My bad. You know, I actually left my wallet at home and that is obviously a lie. Besides, even if it were true, Envy is covering for us anyway. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure... You cannot run from us demons! God damn it.
Probier's nicht weiter, du kannst dir nicht entkommen.
So go ahead and have a seat. Fine. So, what do you guys want to talk to me about, since you pulled me into this restaurant and all? Actually, I think I might know. Does it have something to do with Lobelia? That is always a concern, but it's not quite that. If that's the case, does it have something to do with Emma? Did something happen? How aware are you of her situation? All I know is that after we made it out of there and our stay at the shelter yesterday, I just totally crashed. So what I know is very little. I heard that Emma was taken straight to the Noble Hospital. But the extent of what I heard, I don't know anything more than that. Then allow me to tell you what transpired yesterday. Oh? That girl. She was actually injected with some specialization model type demon cell from D38.
Oh, ihr wurden Dämonenzellen injiziert.
Was heißt das? Hold on. Just, what does it mean? Is that a bad thing? Relax. Last night on that evening we escaped, Envy and I snuck into the hospital and met with her. That is when I took out all of the demon cells in her body.
Also sie haben versucht, sie auch zu einem Dämon werden zu lassen, aber nix da, die 9 hat sie entfernt.
Is that so? Then I'm glad you did that. So, what would have happened to Emma if you just left those cells in there? That girl would have become a D-type.
Seriously?
Just as I thought. Oliver's malice really knows no bounds. It disgusts me. Then what about Lobelia itself? What's going to happen to the place now that we've escaped? I am certain that Lobelia will be making some sort of move, but I could not hazard a guess as to what that is. However, I can tell you that the upper echelons within the royal capital are quickly mobilizing to respond. As for the building we had escaped from, that area has become strictly off limits, so no one can get near it. I see. It's starting to look like this country and Lobelia really are in cahoots with each other, isn't it? I am sure of it. Figures.
Also die hängen zusammen, die Hauptstadt und Lobelia, die arbeiten zusammen. Ganz geheim, ja.
It is based solely on conjecture, but due to Oliver attempting to bring me to the surface in order to destroy the entire kingdom, I am convinced that Lobelia has already abandoned the royal capital. Yeah, that's a high probability. Then, is there anything that we should be doing on our end? Not particularly. I have already dealt with any evidence that could be used to identify us or end up being a hindrance to us.
Also sie hat alle Spuren, die zu uns führen, verwischt.
So the possibility of this country coming after us is close to nil. That's good to hear. To be honest, that was one of my biggest worries. That reminds me. So I guess there's nothing wrong with me going back to my regular routine as if nothing's ever happened? That is so like you, Abel. Come to think of it. 9. You don't have a place to live. How about you stay with Henry? What about the slums? The place Henry lived up till now was in the slum district. Now with the spiders occupying the area, no one can go near it. Ach, die sind immer noch da, die Spinnen. In addition, it seems the underground tunnels are buried under large masses of flesh. Ups, das waren wir. Oder war das ihre Wand, die da zerbrochen ist? Ja. It is impassable. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. If we are to believe them, the Royal Capital Knights are preparing to exterminate the area. But we do not know how long that will take. Then how about the Royal Capital? It is doing alright. I have heard they have mobilized a lot of troops. I see. Now that you mention it, I think I saw an article about it in today's morning paper. But I didn't have much time to read it. So, getting back to our previous topic. Where will you live, Neun? About that, I actually have a great idea. What is this idea of yours? Uh-oh. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Du hast eine neue... Vielleicht bei ihm? In the back alley of the Royal Capital. Du hast eine neue Mitbewohnerin? Oh. What the heck is this place? 9 Specialty Pharmacy. Was? Hat sie sich hier eingerichtet? Pharmacy, das ist doch sowas ähnliches wie eine Apotheke, oder? Wisst ihr... Ist das so eine gute Idee? Ich meine, ja, sie kann im Grunde Leute heilen, indem sie in ihre Zellen injiziert, aber ist das so in Ordnung? Weil ich meine, dann werden die ja alle zum Dämon, oder? Oder nimmt sie hier normale Medikamente? Ich hoffe, das ist das, was sie hier macht. Tada! 9 Specialty Pharmacy? My very own apothecary's shop. Ah, ich hatte recht, eine Apotheke. I figured if I open a shop here, all of our money problems will be solved. I have just one question. How did you get this place? It was a vacant house. That's called squatting. Now this brings more questions. Do you have a permit to sell goods? Do you have a license to practice medicine? Do you even know the particulars of the drugs you're selling? I do not have a seller's permit, and I am not a licensed pharmacist either. As for the drugs, my sales will be incorporated into them. Ich hab's gewusst, das kann doch nicht gut enden. They will instill the taker with super strong antibodies, yet they are also super safe to... Well, I saw nothing and heard nothing. Time to go home. Hey. Get out of my way. I don't want to be involved in this. It is going to be alright. It is going to be alright. 9, please, I'm begging you. I don't want to be an accomplice. Envy. Et tu, Henry? So wie bei Caesar. Et tu, Brote. Du auch, Henry. Tust du mich hintergehen? Please, let me go. She's too strong. I'm scared. Now then, Abel. Let us go inside. Henry, nein. I won't forget this betrayal. Ach. Ist doch ein bisschen traurig, dass es der letzte Part ist. Ich mag Abel. Ich mag ihn richtig. Oh, ziemlich leer. I was so busy yesterday that I have not really got anything set up yet. You dragged me all this way just to show me this? So this ended up being a waste of my time. Well then, welcome to my shop. Please feel free to look around. Or something like that. Not a care in the world, even though what you're doing is illegal. Well, if anything, maybe we could use this as a base of operations? Yes, I think so too. The location is not bad. It should serve well as a place for base activities. Just be careful not to get shot down by the knights. I can handle them, no problem. I'm still a bit worried. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, don't be afraid to ask. Though I'm not sure how I'd be of any use. Now then, how are things going with you, Envy?
Everything fine on your end? Ey, ich glaub dir das nicht so ganz. That reminds me, I actually don't know anything about Henry. I could start by asking her about your family. Maybe I shouldn't. It might be considered improper. Well then, what should I do? Oh, Bonus-Abschnitt. Gut, dann rede ich mal ein bisschen mit den beiden. Henry? There's so many questions I want to ask you, but is now a good time? It's hard for me to read what a person is thinking without asking them a question first. Even more so in Henry's case, who cannot speak, have to rely on visual cues such as eye contact, facial expressions, movements and breathing. It's harder than it sounds. It would be even easier if I were an Esper and had telepathic powers. Hey, 9. Yes? I have a question. Where did you get the money to do this? Henry lent me it. Henry? Is she loaded or something? It seems like it. Na gut, also so wie ich es verstanden habe, gehört sie auch einer hochadligen Familie an. Also sie hat schon Money in der Tasche. How does Henry have the means to obtain that much money? Henry? Many questions? Okay, also anscheinend kann ich da nichts weiter mit ihm besprechen. Okay, dann gehen wir doch mal raus. Mal sehen, was da jetzt passiert. Ob ich jetzt hier mein Ende sehe, was ich mir verdient habe, oder weil, so wie das aussieht, ist das, was jeder am Ende sieht. Huh? Are you going back home already, Abel? Actually, I'm going to check up on Emma at the hospital. That seems wise. That girl went through a lot emotionally, so it may help if you want to visit her. Did she seem badly off when you saw her? On the inside, yes. I'm sorry to hear that. Henry, do you feel the same way? You want me to go and cheer her up? Well, if you say so, Henry, then I'll go and do something about it. I'll do whatever it takes. Henry? You are such a sweet person. Ach du Schmeichler, du. Alright, I'm going to get going now. Take care. I should get going to the hospital where Emma's staying at. I think it was a noble hospital, right? Yes. Wait a minute. It just hit me. It's called the Noble Hospital. Will they allow commoners like me to go in there? I guess they'll pretty much let anyone inside establishments designated for the highborn so long as they can fork over the dosh. But what about hospital visits? Noble Hospital in the Noble District of the Royal Capital. Here I am at least. So this is a Noble Hospital. It's different than the hospital for the commoners. It's not made out of wood for one. On top of that, it's spacious and luxurious. More importantly, where's Emma? I guess I should go ask the receptionist. Well, I hope coming here won't be a waste of time. Bisschen mit den Leuten reden, I must say, you're mighty good at this. You're so attentive and, dare I say, attractive. Then it's been decided. I will hereby hire you as my personal nurse. How selfish. This patient can be quite a handful. I heard there was some kind of uproar yesterday. What do you think could possibly have happened? It was quite a huge uproar, yet this guy doesn't know anything about it. Servus? I'm sorry, but the patient in this room specifically told me to not let anyone in. All of the patients here are highborns, so I guess they're just like this. Na gut, fragen wir mal nach Emma. Good afternoon. Can I help you in some way? I came here to see a patient. May I have your name? It's Abel Alfie. Mr. Alfie, please give me just a minute. Thank you for waiting. You are not a member of the upper class, are you? Yeah, I'm a commoner. I sincerely apologize, but we don't allow members of the lower class to visit anyone in our prestigious hospital. It may cause issues here. Well, I guess this is what commoners have to deal with. The exit is directly behind you, so please don't get lost on your way out. Even this receptionist is extremely condescending toward me. Well, it's just about what I expected. I should just give up.
Ach, wen haben wir denn da?
Hä? Abel? Why are you here?
Schön, dass du zu mir kommst, so muss ich nicht zu dir kommen. Oder ich darf zu dir kommen, weil du es mir erlaubst. Was? Schon wieder eine halbe Stunde? Das ist ja doch schneller, als ich dachte.
Phew, I finally made it here. Speaking of, shouldn't you be staying in bed? I had time on my hands. Regardless, thanks to you I was able to come visit. Still, are you just plain stupid, Abel? This hospital is strictly for the upper class. It's not possible for commoners like you to just waltz in.
Now you tell me.
Thanks for coming to see me.
Yeah, no problem. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich werde das Emma-Ende kriegen. Was könnte dazu geführt haben? Wahrscheinlich, weil ich am Anfang so oft mit ihr gesprochen habe und dann hatte ich ja das Item One-Time Date with Emma. Wahrscheinlich hätte ich das nicht haben dürfen, um das wahre Ende zu kriegen. Ich hätte neutral bleiben müssen. Naja.
Wait, did you hear what I just said?
No, actually I didn't. But your facial expressions gave it away.
You're so gross, Abel.
Whatever you say, you Sundere!
Anyway, how are you feeling? I was in a lot of pain until yesterday, so I'm still nowhere close to getting approval to leave yet. I was initially told that there was nothing the doctors could do, and that my recovery was a miracle.
I see, deswegen den Zellen. I also noticed that you are by yourself. Where's your parents?
My mother came to see me this morning, but she went home before lunch.
And your father?
Nuh-uh, only my mother came.
I see.
Abel, if you could give a message to Envy and that naked girl.
Sie hat jetzt mittlerweile Kleidung an.
Could you tell them that I said thank you?
Sure thing, I'll let them know. By the way, the naked girl has a name. It's 9. It would be nice if you try to remember it.
Sure.
Abel? What is it?
Do you remember our promise?
Sort of.
Really? That's good to know.
Ooh. Well, anyway, after yesterday's uproar, with knowing how the upper class can get, they'll probably be in an utter state of confusion.
Yes, something like that. My mother told me that my father was on edge pretty much non-stop.
With how things are, I'd imagine you were at least somewhat aware of it, since it has been revealed that the high bonds are behind this.
Abel, to tell you the truth, we of Grand Illustrious House White are actually more deeply involved in all of this than you could possibly imagine.
Seriously?
It looks like my family was providing financial support.
Oh, sie haben sie ja auch finanziell hier unterstützt. Oh.
How did you find that out? It wasn't like I was trying to find out. I thought about everything I've seen up till now and things just started to add up. But I have little doubt that it's true.
If that's the case, then what can we do? It's unimaginable to even think that Great House White was complicit in this. The future for the royal capital certainly looks bleak. By the way, do you know how many high bonds are involved?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I see.
Hey, Abel?
Yeah?
I've been thinking a lot, and this matter isn't something you nor I can actually do anything about, is it?
It looks that way. This likely isn't something we can stand up against, especially with Lobelia being the ones behind it all. Oliver was just one person after all. The darkness behind the royal capital is a lot deeper than that. It's sunk in pure malice. Now it may be more correct to say that the entire city has been consumed by the malice of Lobelia. However, Noin believes that Lobelia has given up on the royal capital and abandoned it.
What does that mean?
To spare you the explanation, I think it means that Lobelia won't be active here for a while. And if you want to know the particulars,
Ask Neun the next time you see her. Okay, I understand. What's up? If everything settles down, do you think anything will happen once we're back in school? I couldn't say. Well, I doubt we'll see another uproar like the one that just happened for this decent bit. Then what will I do? Is see to it that I graduate from high school and become the highest to grand illustrious House White's name, so that I can do something about it. I want changes to be done to the Royal Capital. Das lässt mich vermuten, dass der dritte Teil ein paar Jahre in der Zukunft spielt, wo die alle älter sind. Weil man hat schon ein Bild gesehen von der Andrew, die sieht da auch nochmal älter aus. Are you serious? That doesn't sound like something you do. What does that mean? I've been through a lot, you know. I went through so much. I saw my friend die in front of me. I abandoned him as he lied there in front of me. Then I turned away from all that and went back to school as if nothing had ever happened. But the same thing happened again, and just like before, people had died. Not only that, I also saw the dark underbelly of the Royal Capital. As we walked the streets beneath our feet, are more piles of dead bodies than I can count. So I thought to myself, if I could just pretend that I'm only a child, then everything would still be fine. But would it really? Can I really return to before, purging those memories from my mind and wandering the Royal Capital freely, without a care on once more? Sehr tiefgründige Gedanken. Of course there's nothing I can do about any of it, nor can I think of anything I could do about it. But would I be okay with myself if I did nothing at all? Hey, Emma? Yeah? You should let yourself rest a little. You look exhausted. Whatever was causing you to be vicious and two-faced seems to have completely disappeared. I wonder if it's because of the demon cells that were removed from your system? It's like this Emma here is a whole other person. To be honest, it gives me the chills. Abel, I'm being completely sincere here. Say something like that again and I'll hit you. It's just that I've never seen this side of you before, Emma. It's too pure. I'm getting goosebumps. Is this how you talk to a lady? What lady? You must be talking in your sleep. Oh, you do realize you're saying some rather thoughtless words to a noble here? I raise a defamation lawsuit against you. You can't sue me. Ugh. You would seriously do that, Emma? I'm afraid you saw right through me, just as I knew you would, Abel. Yes, I'm threatening to sue you. What I want here is to use you for my own again. Hey, you don't mean you just want to use me? You're able to detect when people lie, aren't you? If I want to become the rightful heiress to the White's family name, then I don't have much choice but to keep someone like you by my side. I refuse. I exercise my right to veto. I don't think you can do that. And why not? Did you forget that I'm the next head of the great House White? So think a lowly commoner like yourself has any right to refuse an order made by me, of all people? I'm going to force you to obey me. I'll make you put your money where your mouth is. Ich glaube nicht, dass die sich wirklich geändert hat, ja? Aber ich glaube, sie lässt mehr ihre freundliche Art raushängen. Also jetzt gerade nicht, aber sonst. Sie denkt jetzt auch mal an andere. You really are a dirty, filthy noble like the rest of them. Tihi. Yeah. It's just that I really need you to help me out, Abel. As of now, I'm merely the daughter of a nobleman. I have no powers or special abilities. That's why I need you to lend me yours. What's your end game? I want to rule over the upper class and get rid of the darkness corrupting the Royal Capital. Sounds unrealistic. It's better than doing nothing. Maybe so. So, Abel? About that promise you made to me. Until the time comes when I can fulfill my goals, I'm going to have you postpone it. So I'm being coerced to do this? Yes, you are. As I've had a choice. Before we do that, there's a lot of work that needs to be done first. we're currently powerless. And our foes are likely to be even more formidable and malicious than we think they are. So, are you still going to fight back? There's no way I'm backing down. If that's how it's going to be, then I will fight by your side to the bitter end. I appreciate that, Abel. Oh. And for a promise and determination. Und das war das Ende, das ich verdient habe. Das Emma-Ending, könnte man behaupten. Das würde bedeuten, wenn ich das wahre Ende sehen will, müsste ich das gesamte Spiel nochmal durchspielen, weil ich dürfte am Anfang nicht mit der Emma so oft reden, wie ich es getan habe, weil ich das zu dem Zeitpunkt nicht wusste. Ich hatte alle Orbs, ich hatte sogar das mit dem Band, aber das ist das Ende, was ich gekriegt habe. Bin ich deshalb jetzt enttäuscht? Nein, es war ein schönes Ende, weil man hat jetzt gesehen, was die Henry und die Neuen tun und wir haben jetzt auch in Glimpse gesehen, wie sich wohl die Zukunft für Abel und Emma entwickelt und dass die sich vielleicht sogar näher kommen. So ein bisschen lieb am Ende. Oh ja. Gut, dann, meine Damen und Herren, werde ich es dabei belassen. Wenn Sie sich die anderen Enden anschauen möchten, vielleicht möchten Sie sich die selber verdienen, dann laden Sie sich das Spiel selber runter, das werden Sie schon finden. Geben Sie einfach Purgatory 2 ein im Internet, dann werden Sie fündig und ich werde mir die anderen Enden auch anschauen, einfach weil ich neugierig bin, was die nun beinhalten, ja. Im ersten Purgatory-Spiel habe ich mir das wahre Ende verdient, aber da war es offensichtlicher, was man zu tun hatte und es war kürzer gewesen, weil dieses Spiel ist schon mal ein Fazit, was ich machen möchte, das ist um einiges länger, also dieses Spiel am Anfang, dieses erste Spiel, was ich gespielt habe vor Jahren, wo ich dachte, das ist hier eine einmalige Sache, hat sich zudem weiterentwickelt. Und ich muss schon sagen, es ist eines der besten Horror-Anime-mäßigen Spiele, die ich gespielt habe. Also ein anderes, was so in die gleiche Richtung geht, wäre Angels of Death, ja. Aber hier, wie sich halt die Charaktere nochmal weiterentwickelt haben, wie man neue Charaktere kennengelernt hat seit dem letzten Mal. Und auch diese Erweiterung mit, eine Organisation, die Dämonen und Monster erschafft, was so ein bisschen ja wie Resident Evil ist. Da hat sich viel getan und ein dritter Teil, wie gesagt, ist ja schon in der Mache und der wird, glaube ich, 2024, 2025 oder so rauskommen. Also das ist noch in der Mache. Aber ihr könnt euch drauf, wie sagt man, drauf verlassen, dass ich diesen Teil auch spielen werde, wenn er rauskommt. Auf jeden Fall. Weil ich mag die Charaktere und ich möchte sie auf jeden Fall wiedersehen und sehen, wie das hier dann am Ende dann ausgeht. Ob sie es schaffen, die Welt zu retten oder ob wir irgendwie sogar die neue Generation sehen, die dann weiter den Kampf wird. Was weiß ich. Ansonsten also, dieses Spiel hat mich begeistert. Es war zwar sehr viel Dialog gewesen, eher, sage ich mal, wenig Gameplay, also es waren mehr Rätsel, die man dann halt lösen musste und dann dieses Mysterium aufdecken, aber das hat schon was gemacht, auch von diesem der Horroraspekt an sich. Wenn man halt nie wusste, kommt da jetzt ein Monster, wie muss ich rennen, wie muss ich laufen. Ich glaube, die meiste Zeit Game Over war ich gegangen jetzt beim letzten Bosskampf, ansonsten bei Smiley Tim. Diese ganzen Offenbarungen, also das ist halt wirklich wie im Anime. Oliver ist ein Cyborg. Henry ist jetzt ein Dämon. Wir haben noch weitere Dämonen. Wir haben einen ganzen Turm unter der Stadt, der droht sie zu zerstören. Und wir müssen es aufhalten, wie ein normaler, jugendlicher Typ, der ein gutes Verständnis hat, wie die Leute. Die Charaktere an sich haben mir sehr gut gefallen. Der Oliver, dieser eiskalte Genius, den er hat, ja. Er ist so ein guter Charakter, dass man hasst ihn, weil er so gut ist. Also so gut geschrieben. Aber wirklich mein Favorit ist natürlich der Abel, weil der hat Eigenschaften, der ist so logisch, der ist so präzise und trotzdem emotional, wenn solche paar Sachen passieren, also das gefällt mir. Und natürlich die Henry, also wie kann man die Henry nicht mögen? Ob sie nun ihre unschuldige Art zeigt oder hier ihre Badass Demon Form, die hat's einfach in. Ja. So. Ich glaube, ich habe alles gesagt, was ich sagen möchte. Es hat mir wirklich gut gefallen. Und wenn es Ihnen gefallen hat, meine Damen und Herren, diese Finalausgabe von Purgatory 2 und auch dieses Projekt, dann lassen Sie es mich bitte wissen und teilen Sie es mit Ihren Freundinnen und Freunden, mit deren Langeweile verfliegen kann. Und
ja, wir sehen uns hoffentlich wieder beim nächsten Video, beim nächsten Projekt, je nachdem, was Sie sich von mir anschauen. Ich bin ein bisschen traurig, dass ich jetzt das hier zurücklasse, aber hey, jede gute Geschichte kommt mal zu am Ende und eine Fortsetzung ist ja schon geplant. Und was bei mir als Fortsetzung kommen wird, ja, lassen Sie sich mal überraschen. Und bis dahin kann ich nur noch sagen, ich bin hier 63 Jovo, I am your 93 Jovo, I love to entertain you. Tschüss and goodbye.